Hello and welcome back to GeoGuessr, a game that gives you a Google Street View and challenges you to put a pin in the map, guessing where you are in the world based on context clues that you see around you. Last time we played the world, this time I thought we could play the United Kingdom, so we're just going to hit play. We're going to hit single player and default settings, so start game. And we are in the middle of freaking nowhere, so there are a few things that are either going to happen. We either end up in a city and there's going to be a sign that tells us exactly where we are, because that's just the way England is, or we're going to end up in the countryside and we're going to have literally no idea. I'm going to have to start scrubbing around to see if we can find a road sign or something. This is the latter. Now, if you are from outside of the UK, you might not know a few things about this country. First of all, there are 63.5 million people living here, and it is about a third the size of Oregon. So that kind of gives you a clue to how populated this is. We have England, Wales, and Scotland, and Northern Ireland. So the United Kingdom is made up of Wales, England, and Scotland. Great Britain is made up of Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and England. England is the bit at the bottom, Wales is the bit at the side, Scotland is the bit at the top, and Northern Ireland is this little part of the Republic of Ireland. The Republic of Ireland has nothing to do with us, so that's a lovely place across the water. I happen to be a citizen of the UK and Ireland, the Republic of, so that's a fun little fact. Also, if we just zoom in on an area of the UK, we can see that there are a lot of places, a lot of towns, just kind of bundled into this island nation. Basically, we saw the DLC and we got all of it. Oxford is where I was born, John Radcliffe Hospital is where I was actually born, and it's a lovely city. I kind of lived in a town nearby until moving to Cornwall, which is this bit that sticks out into the Atlantic. However, there is one other thing. Nottingham is here. Nottingham is as far north as I've been. I haven't been further north than this line here, just below Sheffield, between Sheffield and where it says England on the map. So everything north, Scotland, North Wales, Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds, I only have knowledge of that either through friends and family talking about these areas, or just from the times that I got bored and just gone to Google Maps and had a look around. So, speaking of having a look around, we could be quite literally anywhere in the United Kingdom. Literally anywhere. I'm going to go to the top of the hill because when you're down, you may as well go up. So yeah, I mean, we're scrubbing through. Oh, we've got some cars. This is kind of like a little run, I guess. It feels... Okay, so we've got some super fields, which are like normal fields but bigger. Kind of precludes being in Cornwall because, well, there are two things that you get when you're in Cornwall. You get a view of the sea from wherever you are, and you don't get fields this big until you go kind of mid-Cornwall. I mean, the trees aren't going to give it away because we have the same trees all over the UK. We're going to have to literally get to the end of the road, I think. And this is not... Oh, what? This is not the end of the road. We got a weight limit on that road. We got a town up ahead and a Route 30. It's for the cycle route. Okay, fine. That means nothing at all. So what we might do is just find a town and actually get its town name and then see if we can work out from memory where that town is in the world. And unfortunately, this also has a bit of an issue because, well... Oh, wait. Is that sandstone? Ooh, is that sandstone? Okay. So new buildings being made of sandstone. That's something to note. Long run. Okay, well, it's not Welsh. That's fine. And we're at the end of the road. So what do we got here? Can't read it because of the sun. What? What witchcraft is this? Stoke sub Hampden. Yeovil. Oh, okay, yeah, Yeovil. No, I know Yeovil. Right, okay. So we've had to do a little bit of a cheat. Because, yeah, you'll soon work out that these style of houses are basically all over the UK. Like, literally, these are post-war houses. You find them on old RAF bases, you find them in Didcot, you find them in outside of London. They have small windows, they have chimneys, and they are basically a box with a concrete floors on the inside. So very Oldcom. coombe. With the B makes it a coombe rather than a cum. So just keep that in mind. You do also then get old farmhouses like this, right next door to houses like this. The old farmhouses are beautiful and lovely and right up my street. If you say, my dude, what house would you have if YouTube actually paid you the monies? And I would be like, well, if YouTube actually paid me monies, I would buy a house like this. And it would be lovely. I'd have a gravel driveway and I would have stuff. So East Chinook. Right, so we're looking for Yeovil on the map. Yeovil's down here. I know where Yeovil is. Right, so the... Oh, Ode come. Ode to come. Right, okay. So I think probably be here then. Boop. Let's see if we horribly mess this up. Yeovil is kind of interesting place. There is the Fleet Air Arm is in Yeovil. They also build helicopters there. Kind of an interesting place. Let's guess. Boom, you are 1.1 miles, so I was on the wrong road. But otherwise, yeah. So we did have to do a little bit of like, I guess cheats? Is it cheats? No, it's not, because if you look West Chinook, you'd never find these on the map unless you really zoomed in and spent a long time. So 1 point, I'm taking that. 4,900 points. And then we find ourselves in a city. Oh, I'm not a city folk. It's got to be honest. I'm going to be honest. So we've got some new builds here. What do we got here? Sustainability, bam.co.uk. What's BAM? Bamford? No. Okay. Ooh, Jurassic Park. In concert. 0113. That's not a number. Opera North. So we could be in the north. All right. Yeah, I'm not a city folk. I've got family members who do live in the cities, and to them, it's like normal life. To me, it's terrifying AF. I'm a country folk, definitely. This looks like student housing. So this looks like possibly student housing. Henry Prince residences. So yeah, halls of residences. So yes, student town. So we're in a student town up north, possibly. Keep that in mind. Graffiti. Okay, so the difference between street art and tagging is just writing your name on stuff. Street art is actually bothering to make some art. I have never understood. I've never understood tagging. I don't understand why people do graffiti. It's not a thing. So it's the... Oh, Handley, the actual things taken off of the bus. Can we just go back one thing? Because it's an LED sign. No, that's not going to help. Right, don't know. I thought we'd get some information off the bus, but we're obviously not going to get it. Right, double-decker buses, yeah, typical for the UK. Phone box, why would you have a phone box when everyone has mobile phones? Because tourists aren't going to have necessarily have a roaming data plan. So, yeah, tourists mostly. Could be Cambridge, maybe? No, not north. Why would Cambridge be north? Also, where the heck did we come from? We've clicked around. Oh, end of there. Okay, cool. Gotta remember where we came from, because we are doing a lot of clicking around. Boop. University blub entrance. Oh, why don't you tell me where we are? University Road and Leeds. Right, okay, cool. Leeds. Where the butt is Leeds? Get in my wheelbarrow, you saucy vixen. The Mighty Boosh. Julian Barrett comes from Leeds. Wait, Wait, let's go back a second. And one more. Weren't there hoardings or something here? Have we really just clicked so far up the road that the hoardings have all disappeared? Oh, okay, cool. I mean, University of Leeds. Alright, cool. Right, fine. I thought that said Jurassic Park. It did. And it was all boarded up. Were we on the other side of the road? Am I going insane in the membrane? Yeah, no, yeah, there it is. It's all boarded up. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think it's because the street view data is from either one side or the other side of the road. It is. There we go. There we go. Right. Oh, Jurassic Park's disappeared. All right. So Leeds is in the UK. In the UK, where is Leeds? It's on the left-hand side, I think. It's big. University of. I don't know why the heck we would. I've never been to Leeds. Leeds General Infirmary. Fine. We've got the railway there. Significant amount of railway. Universities. It should be marked on the map because people travelling to Leeds are definitely going to be wanting to go to University of Leeds. There we are. So here we are. Going to be a main road. Oh, hey, look. Henry Prince Residences. Well, I would imagine we are at the end. So about there? Guess. 5,000 points. Yeah, we were 2 yards from the correct location. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. So some knowledge. Yeah, even if you are given the town name, you kind of need to know where the heck you are. Or the heck the town is, because otherwise you could just be clicking around. That happened to be quite useful, knowing the residence name and the town name. We can get some information from here. Edinburgh. Edinburgh? Wait a minute. Are we north of the border? Are we in Scotland? Scotland? Edinburgh. All right. So that's easy. Context clues written on the bin. Which is why I looked at the bin. I'm not looking at the bin. Don't at me. Even if I did know how to at on Twitter, I am not the most social person. Gonna be honest. I do. Okay, I'm looking around. It feels again like university area. So this looks like either a monastic or because it does have that sort of church feel to it, but it could also be. It could also, we're on the outskirts of town. It could also be part of a university, or no, that just looks like a residence. Okay, interesting design choice with all these turn of the 20th sort of Edwardian buildings. They're not Victorian. No, these are going to be probably either late Victorian or early Edwardian, with the bay windows and the chimney stacks and everything. We've got a view. Edinburgh, that's Edinburgh Castle over there, up on the rock. So Edinburgh Castle sits up on a rock. It's not like the traditional castle with the moats and the turrets and things. Where's the sun in the sky? Kind of overhead. Oh no. I think you can work out direction by where the sun is. So Edinburgh Castle, let's find the castle for a start. Holyrood. I think is that where the Queen has a house in Holyrood, but I don't think it's that there. Well, maybe it is. Don't know. Okay, where's Edinburgh Castle? We'll kind of work it out from there. I think we're on the outskirts. I think we're probably. See, this is an A road. We're not on an A road, but we are on the outskirts, and we are kind of high up, which suggests that we're not on the coast. This is exhausting my knowledge of Edinburgh. We're probably not near the airport for a couple of reasons. First of all, this looks like very hilly terrain. Also, the doggo's just like, ooh, I can't find an aeroplane. All right, good. Hermitage Drive. Oh, okay, Hermitage. That could be monastic then. So monastic being something to do with the church or monks. I'm kind of glad we saw the old Edinburgh Castle. So yeah, we're up on a hill. We're on the outskirts of town. This looks like a fairly rich part of town. These are new buildings built to have the Edwardian style, but these are going to be apartments. Yeah, these are all apartments, and you can tell they've got garages and they've got. I mean, it's nicely done, but it's not typical of the area. Not typical of traditional buildings. We've got a post person delivering the post. It is the summer or the spring. I'm going to say everything's very green, and we have some blossom, so it's the spring. The older buildings will have a lot of gardens, but the trouble is with these older buildings, because they cost so much to buy, typically they're not going to be family residences. They're going to be owned by either the universities or they're going to be owned by businesses. We don't have half the Street View data. Okay. Right, so this is definitely the nice part of town. Walled gardens, walled houses, individual houses, Edwardian style, some apartments, but those apartments are going to be very expensive. I'm going to say probably around, not here, Hermitage, where would you be? I would say probably near the golf course then. Is there likely to be an A road between us and the golf course? That's a question. It seems quite a long way from, so we could be, oh yeah, no, we could be sort of around here. Okay, Kingston Avenue. Let's see if we can get an avenue name, if that confirms it. Are you going to rend Hermitage Drive? No, it's Hermitage Drive. We might just put a pin on the map. Yeah, I might just put a pin on the map and just have done with it. I reckon we are sort of, I mean, does this look like it could be part of the area? No, these look like newer houses. Okay, I mean, not round here. We're going to need to be out on Monkton Hall? Nope, that's not a drive. It's definitely a residential part of the city. Golf course. Again, doesn't look quite right. Oh, what about here? Hermitage Drive, there we go. So we've got this road here, so I reckon boop it there. 11 yards from the correct location, Hermitage Drive. And I think the clue was the green area, the fact that it was had a view of the castle and was up on a hill. Nice. Okay, cool. Next round. Oh, right. Well, we're not in a city again, maybe. Yeah, not in a city, not anywhere that I know. Okay, what is that language in the street sign? Because if it's Wales, 400 yards. One of the things that you might need to know about the United Kingdom is that we are very metric, except for when it comes to roads and speeds and weight. So 400 yards distance is still measured in yards in terms of roads and roadworks, and speed is measured in miles per hour. Personally, I would rather have meters instead of yards, because yard, literally, I have no idea what it is. And in terms of speed, well, I'm kind of flexible on kph and mph. In terms of weight, if you provide a recipe that has pounds and ounces, I'm going to have to get the calculator out, because I have no idea what that means. Is that a brown sign? Yeah, it is. Saffron Walden, Market Town, twinned with Saffron Walden. Oh. Is that, I saw this the other day. Saffron Walden. It's either south of the UK. So this is Sevenoaks. You'll know Sevenoaks from, there was like a gale, like hurricane force winds that came in and knocked all the trees down in Sevenoaks. Saffron Walden. Maybe it's up near Oxford. Saffron. Oh, good. I know this place. I know it. Ensham. Oh, why? Sutton Green. No, these are the old gravel pits. That's why these are big lakes around here. They used to take out a lot of gravel from places around here. Ensham, Oxford International Airport, famously not inside of Oxford itself. Saffron Walden. Okay, fine. Historic Market Town, Saffron Walden. Sorry, I'm clicking around. This is going to bug me because I was looking at this place the other day. Landslide, and we've got Bishop something or other. Nice, thanks for that. What's written on here? Carpets and furniture. 01799. 01799. Doesn't sound like an area code. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, 01799, 0179. That's so familiar. It's so familiar. I need more clues. Give me more clues. Give me more clues. That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Saffron Walden. Why? I was looking at it. I literally looked at it with my eyeballs. Saffron Walden, Market Town since 1141. 1141, Market Town. Probably going to be on the river then, because... Alright, okay, fine. Let's have a look. Find rivers. River, 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 river. They're really hard to see because there's a river that goes... So the River Thames goes through Oxford. We got a River Thames through Oxford. So alright, Saffron Walden, is it likely to be on the River Thames? I don't think so. That's Reading. Also written Reading. Reading, not a bad place. The Thames does open up there. They do have a big marina, and then you follow the Thames all the way down to London, where we got Staines upon Thames. Oh, they renamed it, didn't they? So Staines, you'll know if you watched Ali G, comes from Staines, and then they renamed it Staines upon Thames. I think because of the Ali G show or programs. Thames is kind of, it wends and it winds, and it kind of gets thicker through London. It becomes tidal, and then it buggers off out into the sea. And during the Second World War, German bombers would be like, oh, they've turned all the lights off, but we can just follow the moonlight along the Thames until we find London and bomb it. Ipswich, do you have a river? You do. What is the river? It's not a very big one. It doesn't need to be big though, because it kind of runs out. Does Cambridge have a river? I think Cambridge does have a river. The River Cam runs through Cambridge. All right. Oh yeah, of course it does. Oh, which way does it run though? I'm not really seeing where it could be. No, does it go up or down? Up where? Riverbank. Alright, River Cam. Oh, this is going, I think this is going towards the sea. So we have some building work here. Fairways. Right, okay. And this ends up at King's Lynn. Okay, I mean, these are familiar names, but that sort of spits water out on the Norfolk coast. Norfolk coast is very... okay, right. Alright. More clues, please, that don't include Saffron Walden. Hills, not Norfolk. Norfolk is not known for its hills. Large open fields. Okay, large open fields. 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 Fast A road. Short Grove Estate. Nope, that doesn't help either. Alright. And we're all four. This is 4 or 5 rounds. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Wall. Tell me where we are in the world. That is a cob wall with a brick top. Alright. So, okay, so we're not in Gloucestershire. We're not in Gloucestershire. Because that would be very different. We're not in Cornwall. Definitely not in Cornwall. We're around here somewhere. So if I could draw a line, I'd say definitely not Birmingham. We're between Oxford, Cambridge and London, maybe South London. I don't think we're on the Thames. So I mean, we could be around here. Or I don't know where it actually says Saffron Walden on the map. Excellent. Okay, cool. Now we need to work out where we are in the world. There is a river there, isn't there? Yes, that's the River Cam. Right. I wasn't being stupid. A market town is usually built on a river. The older ones, like Abingdon, the oldest market town in the United Kingdom. Okay, cool. So we worked out where we are. We need to work out where the heck everything else is... that would have helped. Stansted Airport and Cambridge, Chesterford and Aubrey End. Well, we already worked out where the fucking town is now. But okay, whichever way it goes, the road ends up at a T-junction. So that's kind of there. So I'm going to say we're probably along here. Let's guess. 300 yards. Not bad. Not freaking bad at all. Okay, last round, 5 of 5. We've done pretty well. I'm kind of surprised. Again, oh, it could be anywhere. These are new builds, so that's fun. What have we got here? A sign, a for sale sign that's been taken down. It obscures the area code, so that's fun. Alright, so we got a weird mix of building here. I reckon these are actually 80s style buildings. Late 80s, early 90s new builds, because we've got the wooden double glazing, so dark stained wood double glazing. We've got the porch, the little porch roof keeps you dry, and I just know this because my grandmother moved into a house very, very similar style. This style of brickwork though, kind of different. That looks like one of the original houses with a chimney up the side. Although this has a chimney up the side as well, so, I mean, they don't build houses with fake chimneys, so it's probably not for gas or anything. Although these ones, yeah, I'd say they're probably 80s then. Oh, even later than that. So I think some of these are new and some of these are old, and the new ones are built to look like the old ones. Because, yeah, I think it's... Alright, we're going to have to click around because I can't work out where we are in the world. This could be literally anywhere. And as we know, my knowledge of the UK is kind of limited to the southern area. Yeah, sleeping policeman made of cobblestones, like literally granite cobblestones. That's... I mean, I like the woodwork. I'd be attracted to this house. I would not be attracted to the fact that it opens up onto like public land and there's a path that runs straight past. That is the way of the UK though. This style of house, even now, is not really something that you get because you don't get gardens anymore. Oh yeah, this is definitely late 80s, early 90s. Unfortunately, the bins are not going to help us here. Oh, this might be one we do fail on. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if we can find something. Let's find a way out of this estate. I think we need to go this way. We need to find a for sale sign, or we need to find... I mean, the cars aren't going to help. Cars normally help when you're in different parts of the world and you're just like, I need to know where we are. No, I don't quite know. So we have a new estate that goes... a new-ish estate that leads on to an older part of town. So this is... Let's click out here, because this house here is probably one of the original houses. Looks like an original farmhouse. So red brick. It's been cleaned up, probably acid or whatever. The driveway is gravel. There's a Saab 9.5 on the driveway. They haven't made Saab in a while. Not since General Motors, I think, invested in Saab and then pulled the money out during the financial crisis of the late 2000s. That's a fairly new property. I don't know, why am I just looking at the properties and not trying to get context clues for the actual town itself? Older buildings, yeah, definitely. This looks like a school, and you can tell because they've got the freaking 8-foot fence around it. Tesco projects, but what's the name of the school? Launton CE. Launton. I don't know where Launton would be in the UK. I have literally no idea. Literally no idea. No. I mean, this could be... It doesn't even feel familiar. We've got an oak tree there. It's late summer. I mean, it's still got some green on the leaves, but I'm not getting anything. The old rectory. So another monastic-owned building. Fine. Launton. Oh, well, speaking of monastic-owned, there's the church. And it's a Norman style with the So it doesn't have a spire, it has a tower instead. So you're looking at sort of a Norman era church. We've got some farm stuff going on in the background. Cool. An amber lamps. Not. Did we go past the amber lamps? Oh yeah, we did. We drove straight past it. That's one for just carting people around, like people who don't want to walk. Launton. That's a very short car. Launton. Launton. Road closed September 2018. All right. So 2018 is where is when this was photographed. Interesting. Interesting. Railway line, single track. Okay, cool. Well, we've got that going for us. That still doesn't. It's flat. It's flat AF. This countryside is super flat. All right. Okay. So where in the UK is flat AF? There are some places in the UK that's very, very flat. Around Farringdon, it does get very flat. There is a railway that goes through here somewhere. There it is. So we have a railway, but it's dual line because that's the main line from from Didcot. So you got Didcot here, and Didcot takes all the lines in. So from the right hand side, that's all London. The north, not entirely sure. That goes up to Oxford, and then east it goes to the West Country and places like Bristol. You have this loop here, which is the old Didcot Power Station. That's the coal loop. So coal trains used to come in. Didcot Power Station is now a gas-fired power station. Sutton Courtenay, Culham. Culham is an interesting place because you have somewhere around here, JET. Here we are. So that's the Joint European Torus, where they're making the nuclear fusion generator, but they haven't quite figured out how to make power yet. So it uses power but doesn't generate power. That's kind of a by the by. Swindon, you don't want to end up in Swindon. If you're on the train and you're like, oh, I'm in Swindon, probably want to get off the train at that point. Stay on the train at that point. So that's single track. Okay. So it's somewhere near a railway that Campbell. Have I been to Campbell? Probably, but that's dual line again. So we're looking for a single line. I mean, this could be probably near London, I'm assuming. Let's go back. Let's go back to town because we're kind of a way out now. And Lawton. It feels so small. So small. Can we get an area code? Can we get an area code at least? Michael Creek and Co. Is that 01? Oh, I can't read it. Blue with hyper compression. 01849? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. 01849 doesn't sound familiar. Not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. 01849. I don't think that's the. That can't. No. 018. I mean, that would that put us in Scotland? Scotland. Don't think so. Skinner Road. Well, no, I don't think we were in Scotland because that's not Scottish. That ain't no Scottish I know of. We've got a maintenance vehicle there. Okay, let's see. Launton Store. Launton. There is a Launceston. Launceston. I wonder if we're in the West Country. I wonder if we're in the Somerset Levels. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oxfordshire. Oh, look, Oxfordshire. Right, we're not on the Somerset Levels. We're not on the Somerset Levels. We're in Oxfordshire. Launton in Oxfordshire. We need to find a railway line and we need to follow it, essentially. Okay, cool. There is a railway line. It's here. So we follow it to... Oh no, it splits. Why you do this? Why you do it? Oh, it doesn't go that far. Okay, cool. So the railway line goes up here. And we're looking for Launton. Well, we got Gosford. Islip, Wendlebury, Woodford, Bicester, Launton. There we go. So I wasn't mad. Did you follow the railway lines? Okay, fine. So we went one way. Oh, we found the school. Just find the frickin' school. Find the school. So we came out of the estate, which was here. Okay, I'm going to guess. 10 yards from the correct location. View summary. Well done, you received a new medal for the United Kingdom. You can now track your progress. Did we get 24,000 points? Oh my goodness, that's quite a lot of points. Okay, fair enough. I mean, some of the places did actually say Edinburgh, and then we had to work out kind of where we were from the street signs and context clues. Some of the places like frickin' Launton, I had no idea. It just happened that we saw the Oxfordshire on the sign and managed to, so game breakdown. So round 1, round 2, so we got 3 rounds with 5,000 points in them. I'm more than happy with that, considering I thought we might completely fail at this. Fortunately, a lot of them were in the south, and the Cambridge one, I think the idea of just accidentally finding that was good. Although I had been looking for that the other day, and I can't remember why. Why was I looking for Saffron Walden? No idea. I don't know. I think I was looking for Old Market Towns. It might have been something to do with a movie. I don't know. I have no idea. Leeds. Was that Leeds? Yeah, I thought Leeds was on the coast, but obviously it's not. It's in the middle. We got one near Oxford, and then we got one. Yeovil. Just happens that I know Yeovil, and near here, Dorchester, Bovington. There we are, Bovington. That's where the tank museum is. So if you wanna go to a museum where you can actually see tanks, that's a good place to be. Anyway, cool. I'm thinking we probably go back to the world next time, but for the time being, if you like this, definitely click on the like, because likes help the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because subscribing helps the channel. And I tell you what, I'll catch you next time.